Hollywood. A place where you can always count on a last-minute airport chase, where love letters and grand gestures are the norm, and where people find parking spaces in Manhattan with absolutely no problem. We love to get lost in the real world, especially when it comes to romance. But can we actually learn anything about love from movies and TV shows? Let's play film critics today and dissect some popular ones to find out. Lights, camera, passion. The classic meet cute. You know, that moment when two characters meet in an adorably awkward, unconventional way that sets the plot in motion. Serendipity is the poster child for this concept. But let's get real, folks. While it makes for great cinema, the universe doesn't always conspire to make you meet your soulmate in a cute manner. The lesson? Be open to love wherever and however it shows up. The grocery store checkout line? Could be. The dentist's waiting room? Why not? Love isn't always served with a side of Hollywood glamour. The Notebook gave us one of the most beautiful love stories ever, but it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows, right? Remember the fights, the separation, the heartbreak? Real love is like that. It's a journey, filled with ups and downs. Don't get hung up on the idea of a happily ever after. Instead, focus on navigating the journey together. Next up is La La Land, a movie that showed us that not every love story has a happily ever after. Sometimes, the one that got away was never meant to stay. And that's okay. It's possible to have love in your heart for someone, even when you're not in their life. That's a harsh but true lesson about love. So, Beauty and the Beast may be a fairy tale, but it's got something very real to say about love's power to transform us. Now, we're not suggesting you should date someone hoping they'll change, or turn from a beast into a prince, for that matter. The takeaway? Love can help us grow and bring out the best in us. Just remember, change must come from within, not from someone's hopes or expectations. The Graduate broke barriers back in the day by showcasing a relationship with a significant age gap. While we don't necessarily advocate getting involved with a much older or younger significant other who happens to be married, especially to your girlfriend's mom, this movie teaches us that love doesn't care about age. Just remember, folks, in real life, it's all about honesty, transparency, and, yes, legality. Remember the iconic line from Casablanca, "We'll always have Paris?" Despite the love between them, Rick lets Ilsa go for her own good. It's a timeless lesson. Sometimes love is about sacrifice. It's not always about grand gestures and passion. Sometimes, it's about doing what's best for the one you love. Bridget Jones's Diary is a classic example of love in its most authentic form. Despite her imperfections, Bridget finds someone who loves her just the way she is. So put away those self-help books and diet plans, folks. Your true match will love you, warts and all. Something's Gotta Give shows us that love doesn't come with an expiration date. It doesn't matter if you're in your 20s, 30s, or 60s, love can find you when you least expect it. So don't write off dating after a certain age. Love's game has no time limit. Who can forget the on-again, off-again saga of Ross and Rachel and Friends? While their relationship made for some great TV, in real life, this kind of dynamic can be draining. The lesson here? Don't romanticize the idea of a tumultuous love. Stability doesn't mean boredom. And finally, we come to Titanic. Beyond the tragic ending, the story of Jack and Rose shows us that true love is unconditional. Jack's love for Rose doesn't wane despite their differences in social status. True love doesn't see boundaries, it simply is. And, cut. That's a wrap, folks. As you can see, while movies may be scripted and edited to perfection, they can still teach us valuable lessons about love. So next time you're watching a rom-com or a drama, look beyond the real love, and you might just find real wisdom. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to Cupido Rules for more love lessons from unexpected places. Until next time, keep loving and keep learning.